Hi, welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about risk. So we understand that in order to create value, you need to manage risk because if you take higher risk, although the variability of the returns or output could be very wide, but if you manage the risk well, the upside could be huge as well, right? So instead of getting directly into how can I help you or to understand about risk, let's first understand the genetic view of risk. What I mean by that is why we human beings do not understand risk very well. So let me explain. We know that if you smoke, there are very high chances that you will get lung cancer, but still many people smoke, right? We know that the chances of death if you fly is very, very low in comparison to if you drive on roads, right? Still, many people fear flying. If one of our neighbors win the lottery, we think that there are higher chances that we can also win the lottery. So you see that there is a lot of challenges in these kind of questions, right? And we are not able to answer these questions very well. So why is that? The simple reason is that our brains are not evolved to solve modern problems. They are evolved to solve the ancient problems. Let me explain. Now, let's start with an example. So you give an unloaded gun to a 2-year or 3-year-old child. You know what's going to happen? He or she will start playing with it. However, if you replace that gun and give let's say a toy snake, which resembles really like a snake, and you will see that the children is terrified. In fact, you'd be terrified, I'd be terrified if there is a snake, although if it's not going to harm us, right? You know why it's happening? It's because the genes that cause this instinctual fear, right, has been passed down to us from our ancestors. So what were the causes of fear for our ancestors? So most of our ancestors died because of the snake bite or pregnancy death and so on. So there was a research being done for one South American group called AIC, if I correctly remember. So out of 87 deaths in men, 13 were because of the snake bites. 7 or 8 were due to jaguar attack, couple of them due to lightning. Out of 13 women death, 3 were because of the pregnancy problems during deliveries, 3 were from snake bites. So you see that our ancestors faced these kind of risk at that point of time, and that's why they're afraid of that. Now, what has happened is that we being, although living in this modern world, our life has changed completely in comparison to the hunter-gatherer world, right? So let me give you an example of animals. Squirrels always try to save their nuts, during summer for the winter, so that in winter, they can, they don't have the risk of not having the food. Woodpeckers also, based on a study, they understand where to peck the trees. In fact, in one of the studies, it was shown that they were given 2 trees with 24 holes in both the trees. In one of them, they had food stuffed into it, and in one of them there was no food, no bugs. And they wanted to know how many holes they will try and after how many holes they are going to quit. Based on the advanced mathematics, the probability was around 6, and it was seen that woodpeckers also explode those holes on an average of 6.3. So what's happening is that animals are able to solve their problems very, very well in their natural habitat. In fact, they still live in their ancient world. However, our world has completely changed. So hence, our brain is wired to solve ancient problems. It has not yet been evolved to solve modern problems. And that's why we are not able to understand the risk very well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.